Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who do rule well and teach his truth with all honesty and sincerity. Salutations to you brothers around the four corners of the earth that push this truth with all honesty and sincerity and with great diligence to wake up the hopeful elect of Israel. Double shalom to you, Akim, that come looking like the heathen, but you are in fact of the stock of Israel, and you hold near to this truth and follow the laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of your abilities, wherever you may be scattered. And shalom to the few sincere Akwathium that listen and learn in silence, playing your creation role as the Lord commanded you to. This video comes from is inspired by um a Zoom meeting that my family, put together, whatever. And just a little background, family used to be tight knit, close. Everybody was included in gatherings and these bullshit holidays. And over the years, it just dwindled down to just everybody being separated, and little groups deal with each other however it may be. But they trying to rebuild that back up, and it's just not it. The Lord caused separation of these families, man. Not just mine, but throughout the land. Families are not close knit like they were, and it's for a reason. It's the will of the Lord, because everybody is not a true believer, and everybody is not following the true um doctrine of the Lord, man. Everybody is not following the Lord wholeheartedly, and Lord is making a separation. However, being in this typical Jake family, it's a lot of matriarchy, you know, going on, and that shit dead, man. You know, it's done. Men are waking up, to the truth, and just by default, even the men that not necessarily in the truth, they know that we've done this for too long, man. Women and their attitudes and their feelings, emotions being thrown over. It's done, man. Being led by the woman's emotions is done. And I just wanted to just make a video for those of you that believe, and you may be experiencing the same thing, and it might be rough on you, but just know this is the will of the Lord, that these families are being separated because not everybody is following after the Lord, man, wholeheartedly, truthfully, in the right direction. But this is Matthew chapter 10, and I'll start at verse 34. And it reads, "Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword." And see, a lot of these Christians, so-called Christians, man, they believe the Lord is all love, man. They believe that the Lord is all peace, and that if people don't get along, then there's something wrong with them. No, man, it's just that separation, man. The dividing time, has come, man. Everybody not seeing eye to eye. Everybody don't believe the same thing. Everybody not going, don't have to mess with each other, man. And we see it trying to put different things together, and everybody is not on the same accord, man. because the Lord is setting a man at variance, man. Um, Verse 35, for I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law, and a man's foes shall be they of his own household. And that's what we see out here, man. That's what we see out here, man, on a high scale. And he that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. And that don't mean that you can't love your parents and your family, but your real family becomes the people in this truth with you, man. Your brothers, man, become the men that's risking their life and their freedom, pushing the same doctrine that you are, man. You know, pushing the truth, man, to wake up those elect people, man. Um, he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. And he that taketh not his cross and followeth after me is not worthy of me. You see, a lot of these Christians, man, they think that that's all they have to do is show up to a building, a church building on Sunday, man. Clap, slap a couple tambourines around, huckabuck, put a couple dollars in church, and they all good, man. And that's definitely not the truth. They feel and believe that if you're doing well, then the Lord is with you. But guess what, man? The Lord takes you through some fiery trials, man, to try you and to prove that you're worthy. He that findeth his life shall lose it, and he that loseth his life for my sake shall find it. He that receiveth you receiveth me, and he that receiveth me receiveth him that sent me. You see, and how many of your family members, when you tell them the truth, man, they hiss, they fan their hand, they wave you off, they say you're crazy, or why are you doing this, and oh, you got a devil, or all this, and they just don't understand, man. They've been bamboozled for so long, they can't see the truth. They can't see anything other than what Bishop Bacon and Pastor Porkchop then told them, because it doesn't require any type of um, sacrifice, any type of changing. It doesn't require you to be a new man going to church. You put enough money in there, and shoot, you can have some say so. You could be a deacon. Verse 41: He that receiveth a prophet in the name of a prophet shall receive a prophet's reward. And he that receiveth a righteous man in the name of a righteous man shall receive a righteous man's reward. And whosoever shall give Shalakia, and whosoever shall give to drink unto one of these little ones a cup of cold water only in the name of a disciple, verily I say unto you, he shall in no wise lose his reward. Now, how many of our families members aid you, man, or think it's a good thing that what you're doing? Oftentimes they try to hate on it, man, or try to sabotage it, man. I remember first coming into the truth, and I cold turkey, cut a lot of things out of my life. Still had work to do, but off the rip, my diet changed. And guess what? My family was the ones who's trying to sneak it into my diet again. You see? So those are the first obstacles and oppositions that you have in this thing, man. Is your family. And the Lord is putting the men that are following him in truth, man, he's separating those people from you, man. And it's nothing to be sad about, because guess what? All Israel shall be saved. They'll be born again, man, in the kingdom, in their right mind. You see? Um, go to the book of Micah, chapter 7 and 5. Trust ye not in a friend, put ye not confidence in a guide. Keep the doors of thy mouth from her that lieth in thy bosom. Because what? You pillow talking to your woman, telling her all these different things. What? She can come back and use that against you, man, which they oftentimes do. Women are very emotional and unstable. And that's the balance of the man and woman. The logic and reason of a man puts those feelings and emotions in check. Verse 6, for the son dishonored the father, the daughter riseth up against her mother, the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. A man's enemies are the men of his own house. Therefore will I look unto the Lord, I will wait for the power of my salvation, my power will hear me. You see? The main people that come against you are of your family, man. And that's one of the biggest obstacles to get over in this thing, man. Ruling your flesh and seeing your family turn to hate you. And it's not that they hate you, man. They hate righteousness. They hate the spirit of truth, man. The spirit of the Lord, man. They hate that because it doesn't align with their wickedness. We'll go to the book of Jeremiah, chapter 1. And I'll start at verse 4. Then the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations. Then said I, Lord Yahweh, behold, I cannot speak, for I am a child. But the Lord said unto me, say not, I am a child, for thou shalt go to all that I shall send thee, and whatsoever I command thee, thou shalt speak. And it's the point. Verse 8, be not afraid of their faces, for I am with thee to deliver thee, saith the Lord. And, because our people, they get real fucking ignorant, man. When they're confronted or when they're admonished or they're rebuked and reproved, they get real ignorant, man. So full of pride, you know. You tell them where they going off, and they look at you with a fine tooth comb, trying to bring up anything in your past, anything that they don't agree with, but they never look to the scriptures to try to judge you by the scriptures, man. They judge you based off of the world and what the world says and what Esau's system says and what his laws say. It says, be not afraid of their faces, for I am with thee to deliver thee, saith the Lord. Then the Lord put forth his hand and touched my mouth, and the Lord said unto me, behold, I have put my words in thy mouth. See, I have this day set thee over the nations and over the kingdoms, to root out and to pull down and to destroy and to throw down and to build and to plant. You see, the men of the Lord have been ordained from the beginning, man, to do this very thing, to bring out this truth, man, to risk their life in freedom, man, to tell the people thus saith the Lord, man. And you know, people don't respect that, man, because it's not set up inside of Esau's system. First thing the people ask, "Oh, where y'all building at? What? We don't need a building, man. We are the building, man. We each man of the Lord is a stone, man, in the spiritual temple, man, of the Lord, man. You know that's what's being rebuilt, man, spiritually, man. And all these men coming together builds the temple of the Lord, man. With Yahweh Shah being that chief cornerstone that everything is built up on. Um, this is Mark chapter 6, and I'll start it from the top. And he went out from thence and came into his own country, and his disciples followed him. And when the Sabbath day was come, he began to teach in the synagogue, and many hearing him were astonished, saying, from whence hath this man these things? And what wisdom is this which is given unto him, that even such mighty works are wrought by his hands? Is this not the carpenter, the son of Mary, the brother of James and Joseph, and of Judah and Simon? And are not his sisters here with us? And they were offended at him. But Yahushua said unto them, a prophet is not without honor, but in his own country, and among his own kin, and in his own house. You see? And that be the very people who come against you, man. Oh, I know your mama and daddy, and oh, I remember when you was this little and you did this, and when you was the Lord brought me out of it. The Lord gave me a new understanding, man. The Lord showed me things, man, and enlightened me. You see, they'll try to find any reason to discredit what you're saying, and that's to their destruction, man. You know, the scriptures say, hold on, let me get it. Um, this is Ezekiel chapter 2, and 1. And he said unto me, Son of man, stand upon thy feet, and I will speak unto thee. And the Spirit entered into me when he spake unto me, and set me upon my feet, that I heard him that spake unto me. And he said unto me, Son of man, I send thee to the children of Israel, to a rebellious nation that hath rebelled against me. They and their fathers have transgressed against me, even unto this very day. For they are impudent children and stiff hearted. I do send thee unto them, and thou shalt say unto them, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh. And they, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are a rebellious house, yet shall know that there hath been a prophet among them. And thou, son of man, be not afraid of them, neither be afraid of their words, though briars and thorns be with thee, and thou dost dwell among scorpions. Be not afraid of their words, nor be dismayed at their looks, though they be a rebellious house. And thou shalt speak my words unto them, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are most rebellious. You see? And you know, cause Jake get real tough when they get rebuked, man. You know, they be salty. But the Lord said to say this, whether they will hear or forbear. And that's the lot of the prophet, man, to take those things that come with it. The slander, the ridicule, the mocking and the scoffing, man. Hey, you know, after dealing with it, you get used to it and it don't bother you, man, because you know what the truth is. This is Psalms 27 and 10. When my father and my mother forsake me, then the Lord will take me up. Teach me thy way, O Lord, and lead me in a plain path because of my enemies. Deliver me not over unto the will of my enemies, for false witnesses are risen up against me, and such as breathe out cruelty. I had fainted unless I had believed to see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Wait on the Lord, be of good courage, and he shall strengthen thine heart. Wait, I say, on the Lord. So despite what these people say and lie and try to, discredit or try to slander you and find any little speck of whatever, man, just know that the Lord, this is a good work according to the Lord, man. Damn to hell what these people think, man. What do they know? Nothing. These people believe lies, man, and they're comfortable with lies. Their whole life is a lie. The things that they believe are lies, man. You know, um, go to the book of Sirach or Ecclesiasticus 33 and um I'll start at 14. Good is set against evil, and life against death. So is the godly against the sinner, and the sinner against the godly. So look upon all the works of the Most High, and there are two and two, one against another. You see? So good is set against evil, man. A lot of people don't mix and mingle well because their spirits are not the same. It's not of a people. Certain people are not of a righteous spirit, and when you come around in your righteousness, it offends them. It bothers them because they know that they're wrong. You don't have to do anything to anybody for them to not like you or to hate you or hate on you, as Jake say. It's just your spirit bothers them, man. Remember, light and dark cannot exist at the same time in the same place. You see? And that's something that I had to look at as well. Why every time I come around, it's just, you know, as I started to grow in the spirit and understand the true will of the Heavenly Father, man, that offends people. Who you think you are? You think you know everything. You think you all that. No, man, I know I ain't shit, man. But I'm trying to do well according to what the Lord said, man. To hell with all you people think. And that's really the spirit that we gotta be in. This is the book of John, chapter 16, and I start at verse 1. These things have I spoken unto you, that ye should not be offended. They shall put you out of the synagogues. Yea, the time cometh that whosoever killeth you will think that he doeth God's service. And these things will they do unto you, because they have not known the Father nor me. But these things I told you, that when the time shall come, ye may remember that I told you of them. And these things I said not unto you at the beginning, because I was with you. Hey, that's something to expect, man. To be a martyr for the truth, man. To have your own people deliver you up, man, because they're butthurt about the words of the Lord, man, and you're the messenger. you know but these are things to consider and to ponder and go over in your mind, because it very well may be a lot, man. The Lord is making that separation because He's about to come back and deliver, his chosen, His elect, man, and those that are joined unto them. But hope this has been an edifying lesson. I'm gonna say Kwam Yasharala, Shalom, and Abba Ball.